Tsering ended her nightly prayers and tucked herself into her warm bed. As the warmth started to ease her tiredness away, she drifted into a deeper sleep. It started to get dark. Tsering looked around and saw a ray of light. While she made careful steps forward, people started to crowd around her. In all the midst of the noises, there was a cry Tsering could not ignore, so she looked around and spotted a toddler crying and looking for someone. She sensed fear that the boy would get lost in the crowd. After pushing her way towards the boy, she found him alone, and the nearer she got, she saw bruises on his scrawny body. When the tearful eyes of the boy met hers, he smiled, and she could not stop but lend her hand towards him. The boy shyly extended his hand, but she was dazed to see little white worms crawling all over his bruised body. She quickly closed her eyes, scared to see any more. Tsering opened her eyes to a new day dawning and realized her eyes were hurting and thought maybe she had closed her eyes little too tight in her dreams. Yes, dream! Tsering remembered she was dreaming about a little boy again. She was confused. Why am I having such dreams time and again? After a few days, Tsering traveled to Bumthang, to her village. While she went around visiting her relatives, she saw an old house she could not identify. She was curious, so she decided to go and pay a visit. She peeked inside and saw a woman trying to cook something and an old man resting by the fire. Tsering recognized the old man and his daughter, the woman who was a retard. Tsering was welcomed inside, and the woman offered her tea, but to her wonder, the woman kept another cup of tea beside her as well. She thought maybe it was because of her retarded condition. Tsering was about to pick her cup when suddenly the cup beside her was quickly dragged by something into the darkness of the room. Tsering slowly turned to see a pair of tearful eyes staring at her from the corner of the room. Suddenly, her dreams flashed before her eyes. She was confused again. Am I dreaming? Is the toddler ruining my sleep again? But it seems so real this time. She looked around, drank a sip from her cup, and she was sure she was not dreaming this time. She went nearer and looked at him carefully. She saw the bruises all over his scrawny body, but fortunately no worms as in her dreams. She gave her hands to him and the boy slowly held it. She asked him some questions but he did not answer. She was worried. The old man told her that the toddler was about 4 years old and did not speak because his retarded mother could not teach him and his drunkard father visited seldom. The sight of this boy eating his food ravenously, tears rolled down her cheeks. Tsering sensed fear, the same fear she felt in her dreams. Who is responsible for the boy's parenting? The drunkard father with the least concern or the retarded mother with no sense? What is this boy's future? Man with least morality or man with no ability? What about the boy's safety? A home about to collapse or the forest, a home to many predators? Will the boy hold any value in the society? What is the responsibility of the society towards him? What is my responsibility? Tsering, when told those bruises illustrate the anger of the drunkard father, and even one time being pushed in the fire, she knew she could not hear any more. She stopped all her thoughts with one question. Can I take the boy with me? She asked them, and without any regret, they accepted the proposal. Tsering fought all her worries, all her limited abilities to give the boy a better future. Every people that said it was a bad idea and even her family who complained. She knew that her constant dreams and meeting this boy was not a coincidence, but something stronger, something that came from above, a voice commanding her to keep her responsibilities even if no one was going to. She decided to make him a part of her family because her humanity taught her that every child deserves a family and a safe place to grow. Her family started to support her and help him learn how to name things and talk. Tawa, now 8 years old, strong boy, is in class 2, but still fighting his way to learn and express himself to this world, a right of every child.
Love is when your Appa and Amma kiss you and your puppy plays with you. Love is beautiful when you eat together with your family and when you walk beside your loved ones.
So I hung my head and I cried.
You are my sunshine, my